More Dead Space 2 is never a bad thing in my opinion, but when your paid DLC campaign is just slightly over an hour long, you're going to leave a few people disappointed. Though a DLC campaign for Dead Space 2, Sever is actually a sequel to the 2009 Nintendo Wii title Dead Space Extraction, which acted as a prequel to the events aboard the USG Ishimura and the original Dead Space. I never played the game myself since it happened to be on the Wii, and by 2009 I was well aware of the fact that the Nintendo Wii was a gimmicky garbage console. However, Extraction did receive good reviews and was considered to be one of the better third-party titles on the system, yet again proving that a lot of talented people worked at Visceral. Severed follows two characters who were featured in Extraction, Gabe Weller and Lexine Murdoch. After the events of Extraction, Gabe and Lexine have gotten married and are now expecting their first child. It's good news for them, right? But the bad news is they happen to live on the Sprawl where another Necromorph outbreak is happening. Just a pretty bad streak of luck overall. I get the sense that I would have been more invested in Gabe and Lexine's story had I played Dead Space Extraction. Getting introduced to them here, I had no sort of connection with them. I suppose I could just view them and what they're going through as a side story. But the DLC is telling its story in such a way where I should already know who they are and what they've already gone through. Now sure, some of that is definitely on me for not playing Extraction, and I'll admit that. But creating a DLC campaign based off of a spin-off title that was also a console-exclusive game is just a little weird to me. I can only imagine that this DLC is slightly more fulfilling for fans of Extraction. And since it appeared that there was never going to be a proper sequel to that game, I imagine Visceral just wanted to give fans of Extraction something. I'm just wondering if this is what those fans wanted. The campaign is not very long and probably can be completed in about an hour or 90 minutes. The ending also leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, the ending can definitely be viewed as shocking for what they do, and I was definitely surprised by what happened. But I really didn't have any other emotional reaction except surprise. In terms of gameplay, it's still very good. It's still that Dead Space 2 gameplay that I really enjoy. I also like that the DLC takes you to areas where you went through during the main campaign. I'm not exactly sure how the timeline lines up, but I imagine it takes place just before and during the beginning of the main campaign. In certain areas, you actually see the results of some of Isaac's battles. In terms of environmental storytelling, I appreciate that. As an overall experience, Sever doesn't really add anything to Dead Space 2 with the exception of an additional 90 minutes of gameplay. Fans of Extraction might get more out of it than most, but for me it's just the definition of a weekend waster.
That's just like your opinion, man.
But what about you? What did you think of Dead Space 2 Severed? Just leave a comment below and let me know if you like these reviews, Let's Plays, and other videos. Just like and subscribe to keep up with all the latest content. And remember, keep it classy.